And the stream is up. I gotta give it a second to get updated on my stream manager to make sure everything's up. Okay, yep, everything's starting to get up. So welcome back to the stream. It's been a minute. I had to not stream for the weekend, but I was here on Friday, so it's only really been like 2 days. But we got a lot going on this week, and a lot happened over the weekend and everything, so I figured it'd just be a little like mental health chat, check in with people, and update everyone about what happened. I do have to finish uploading the rest of the VODs from last week still, so those are in progress for exporting. The next time that I'm on my computer, I will be exporting them over to my PC, and then I'll be able to put them up on the channel. And yeah, so the VODs are still a work in progress. There are some already up though, so if anyone's ever looking for VODs that haven't been up, as of the last like week or so, all of them are going to be backed up onto the YouTube channel, the VODs channel, which is linked somewhere on my channel when you get on. So that's a good progress to have. Other than that, I just figured today would be a good day to chill out and update you. The weekend was pretty busy. We didn't end up getting to go to a craft fair that I wanted to go to, but I did have a very busy day yesterday, which is why the puppy's actually pretty cooperative, since she was pretty overly busy and stressed yesterday as well. Yesterday ended up being a very long day because of the fact that I had to bring her all the way to my dad's to go let her run around on my own, and she's not used to riding in the vehicle with me on her own. She's used to being like with someone else in the vehicle, so she was quite the nuisance in the car ride. And then I also ended up running into someone that I haven't seen in a long time on the way there, so I got distracted. And then once I got to Dad's, we went apple picking, and then also worked on a few things at my dad's house, and then I came home, and so she was out and running around or at my dad's house for like at least 6 hours, so she was pretty done with the day and ready to go home and sleep, and she's still pretty sleepy. I'm probably going to have to try to figure out some templates from the other villages to be able to build some of the village houses over here. So I should probably go do that. I should be able to take a horse over, since I'm just going to be making templates. I'm not going to be taking anything with me. Yeah, I think I should be able to ride a horse over. One of my faster horses. Because I just have to make templates. I don't have to collect anything, I don't think. We have plenty of stuff for beds and such, so we don't have to like take any from the village or anything. Let's take the saddle off. I'm thinking this horse, because I think this is my faster horse. Yeah, it's slightly faster than the mule. I think we have a couple fast horses, but this is our first fast horse, so we'll let it have some outing. Alright, let's go find the village to make some templates from. Yeah, so today is also going to be pretty busy, so I will be streaming for a little while, but I'm not sure how long. Are there any builds here that I can get templates off of, or want templates off of? I already did it for the fisherman's hut. I do want this one, actually, but I'm not sure if I can. This one's gonna be annoying to make a template of. I should have brought a lead, but I guess I can just put it in pens. I should be able to jump into the pen, I think. No? It'll just walk in sideways then. Yeah, today's gonna be pretty busy as well, so it's gonna be a bit of a mess, but for now, I'm gonna focus on the stream and get some stuff done on this. What I'm going to do is make some templates for different village builds, so I'm going to be taking photos of things and writing down dimensions and things like that, so that I can get everything built properly. I can't see this side very well. Just because I do want to make these as accurate of builds as I can. I did want to do them as the village style, so do a picture like this, and then I can count off dimensions. So get my notepad out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 by 7. Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm just making a bunch of templates to make some village builds. The house is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 by 9. And then we need one more photo for the inside, so I can get it all, or I guess a couple photos for the inside. No, I can take a photo from right here and get it pretty good. I'm sorry, it must be awful late. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, it must be awful late for you, because it's not that late for me yet, but understandable. That one has a little roof window, that's cool. Interesting, I didn't know they did little roof windows for village houses like that. I'm actually going to deconstruct these houses, just for sake of material, because it might be... Oh geez, I hope that your friend is okay. That'd be an understandable reason to struggle with sleeping for sure. I struggle with sleeping quite often, but that's more so insomnia slash lack of routine and a few other things combined, but I hope that whatever's happening gets a little better, though. It is a little stressful to deal with anything to do with hospitals. I'll be in the hospital tomorrow for some things, for some testing, and that's definitely not something that's very easy to deal with. Most of the time I get pretty severe hospital anxiety because of past experiences, so get up here. Well, as much as it is hard to focus on and it's hard to kind of think about it that way, in a way it kind of is less productive to spend your time worrying yourself sick and freaking out about it than it would be to try to kind of continue your normal routine and help out in ways that you can, because as much as it really sucks to say it, there's really not much that like we as individuals can do. We just kind of have to be there for the people that we care about that are going through things. So like kind of by trying to take care of ourselves and trying to keep up with our own routines, we would be able to provide for someone else better, sort of thing. As much as it sucks to have to think about it that way, you can't really do much for anyone else, especially being like support and being there when you're overtired and overstressed out, and stress isn't something that's easy to get through, but yeah, that's understandable. I haven't dealt with anything relating to cancer in quite some time, as far as like relatives and close loved ones. I hope that there is decent end to it, and that chemo does help out because it can be pretty helpful for a lot of people. Let me sleep real quick. Take that away. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You're welcome to vent or talk about anything. Today is Mental Health Day, so I am down to talk about anything. I was going to update about some things going on, but Minecraft's pretty fun. It's definitely one of my more heavy fixations. I'm doing okay. How are you? I play Minecraft a lot on stream just because it gives me something that I can do without having to heavily focus on it, and I usually play Minecraft anyway, so I figured I may as well stream it and make some friends and chat with some people and help some people, because I do prefer to be here as more of a comfort person or someone to kind of vent to or talk to about things, so. And tomorrow's going to be pretty stressful, so today I am just focusing on getting some Minecraft tasks done, because one thing at a time. We're taking down some of this village real quick just because I am building my own village closer to home, and I need some of these supplies, and taking down this section will help me with the supplies. The project we're doing for the village setup for this world, or for villager trades and collection, is going to be a hand-built village that has some of the like builds that a normal village would have, which is why I was taking a template of the other one. That's nice. This is the only form of Bedrock I play for the most part, and I don't think I can play with other people until I get PlayStation Plus. But I definitely like a lot of interest. My brain keeps pausing, apologies. I can't read the rest of that thing. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, I was reading it off my stream thing. Yeah, my friends also have a little bit of a server going for things like that, and they're able to. They added a mod pack to it, but it's on PC edition, and my PC will not run any mod packs or anything. But yeah, I don't think until I get PlayStation Plus I'm able to play with other people, which is not exactly an expense I have the affording for right now. It's something that I want to get in the near future, but it's not something I have the ability to afford right now. But it's a really cool idea, and I hope you have good luck with it. Less stress. Oh geez. I'm not good with that. I stress about everything all the time. So anything that calms you down or that kind of distracts you can be really helpful. So a lot of times, like, we're trying so hard to focus on getting rid of the stress that we're, like, focusing on the stress too much. So, like, a lot of things I like to do to kind of distract myself would be, like, music, or playing a game I like, or reading a book, or something that's gonna kind of take my mind off of things for some time. Because a lot of times if you're struggling to get the stress down by focusing on it, then focusing on something else will at least take your mind off it enough to calm your brain down some. As far as other ideas relating to it, I think anything really comforting can help, anything that a lot of people have traditional methods of dealing with stress, so like things like the meditating and like working with breath work and working with any anxiety techniques, since anxiety techniques can help with stress as well, and that sort of thing. Do that. I know it's not the best advice, and I apologize. I'm not particularly good with managing my own stress, so... It also helps to be able to talk to someone that you trust, because that's kind of the best way that you can get things off of your chest and not be overly focusing on them. But if you don't have someone you trust to talk to, I definitely like the idea of also looking into journaling and things like that. Since journaling can help you get a lot of things out without having to specifically talk to someone and trust someone with that, since I know I get having like trust issues with not wanting to talk to people about things. And it's perfectly normal to feel scared, no matter what age you are, no matter what you're dealing with. It's normal to feel scared. You're not like a bad person or like this big pansy or whatever other people want to say for feeling scared about a situation. Everyone feels scared sometimes. I feel scared a lot of the times. So it's not something that you need to get super worried about or feel bad about for having. I need to break this so I can get out. Oh, I'm letting the cats out. I didn't mean to hit the cat. I can't get out. Hey, it's been a while. Yeah. I had a bunch of stuff going on over the weekend, so I wasn't able to stream. Hey Eric, welcome back. It's been a busy weekend, so I'm back again. We have some new friends on here chatting about mental health and asking questions and stuff, and y'all are welcome to weigh in. How do I get over to the... You're not going to pester me to sing again today, please? Thank you. I gotta get over to the village over here somehow. Was it this way? Yeah, this is the one that I wanted to get some more templates off of. This horse cannot jump to save its life. Do it like that. Put it in there so that it's safe. Alright, so we gotta take some more templates of these so that we can build them in our world. Let's do it like this. Not in our world, in our village over on the main side of things. This one I want to build at least a couple of because of the fact that it has like a lot of space for beds to be put in. What's up? Trying to make the damn templates for this. That's about right. Fair enough, I walked into that one. Trying to get up here. Alright, let's take this one down because I need some of the supplies and because I need to. Yes, you can ask anything. I kind of want to build that updated church as well. I don't know what language they speak in Rome. I have not studied in a very long time for school. Also, I'm pretty sure there's quite a few different areas in Europe that are multilingual, that usually have a few different languages that they speak. I kind of like the new, like, church type setup, but but I also like the old school one, and I don't know if I want to build the old one or if I want to build the new one for the village. The new one's a little complicated, but so is the old one, but the old one does have templates available to find for it. Let's do crafting table and a new axe. I'm not great with recognizing languages. It looks fairly Latin. No, you're totally welcome to talk about things. That's what I'm here for. Holding things in isn't exactly healthy, and it's not good long term. Been there, done that. It gets very exhausting very fast. That villager's trying to use this bed, and I'm about to break this bed, so I don't know if he's gonna be mad at me or not. I have to finish building that village today, I hope, or at least get it quite a bit further. Hopefully this village will give me enough templates that I can do some good builds with it. There are some builds that I've seen in some of the updated villages that I really would like to have that I don't have the ability to make templates off of because I don't have them in this village or the village that we were just in. But to be fair, there is, like, every village has a different setup for builds, so missing out on a couple isn't going to be the end of the world. Let's take pictures for this one. I'm making templates by just taking pictures of everything that I need and writing down some added notes about it so I know what I'm doing. Alright, we did that. Do we need anything on the inside for this one? It's just got the... Thank you. It should be fairly easy to get done, I think. It'll just take a little bit of time. Build up a little so we can do this. One, 2, 3, 4, 3 up. Oh, my phone's gonna die. I have to find my phone charger real quick. Yeah, saying sorry a lot is a pretty common thing, especially for people that have dealt with a lot. I instinctively say sorry all the time, even though I don't particularly have anything to apologize for or know what I'm even saying sorry for half the time. I like this cute little house. What are you doing, puppy dog? The puppy dog. Nixie's not going to bark currently. She's pretty tired. Those are some nice horses. I could make that as a house. I already got templates for this one. So I have templates for all of the ones of those that I want. What about these up here? Are there any up here? Yep, this is the one that I really needed. Or one of the ones I really needed. Do it like that. And then we've got the photo from here. This is gonna be the most annoying thing to try to figure out from photos. And then get the inside. Insides like this. He's like, what are you doing? Can you move please, sir? Move please. No, you don't want to move, I'll take a picture of you. Because I need to know what the bricks are in that. Alright, that should be good for that. Now, do I need any of these? This one's not bad. Alright, so I got that. I will read that in a second. I have to reopen my stream manager to be able to read that. And you don't have to feel guilty for something like that. For one, that's kind of what parents are there for. For two, there's plenty of other food in the future. And generally, parents will tell you that it's okay to do something like that for a reason, because parents. Let's go up here and see if this build is something I need. I don't think it is. That fisherman's sitting on the edge. No, that's not a build I need. I could take it down though to get some supplies. Yeah, let's take it down for some supplies. Their entire job is to buy food for you and take care of you. That's kind of in the job description. Parents that guilt their children for buying food, and I'm not saying your parents did that, I'm just saying, like, this is a common issue. Parents that genuinely guilt their children for putting a roof over their head and buying them food and things are, like, completely missing the point of what parenting is supposed to be. You're supposed to, you know, put a roof over your child's head and take care of them and provide them with the things that they need. That doesn't make them needy or annoying or something that they should feel indebted to you about. So, yeah. That was just a slight quiet ramble because of the fact that I know a lot of parents that are pretty cruel and pretty awful about, like, I put a roof over your head, so you need to do this for me, and it's like, no, that's not how that's supposed to work. And but I'm also of the opinion that respect is earned and that sort of concept, so in the case of parents that are like, oh my god, you can't disrespect me because I put a roof over your head and I did this, and it's like, that doesn't make you earn respect, that's just, like, what you're supposed to do as a parent. Earning respect means treating your children like actual human beings and actually taking care of their emotional needs and stuff like that, so. had a lot of fun parental issues, so I can't say much on that. Well, I can, it's just not exactly the easiest topic. And also I could probably get in trouble for telling children, hey, your parents shouldn't be respected just on account of the fact that they exist and care for you, because that's what they're supposed to do. Like, there's a difference between providing needs and providing support. So a lot of parents that have that attitude are providing needs. They're giving the bare minimum of food, of shelter, of clothes, of whatever, and they're not providing actual support and actually being a parent. They are just providing like what someone needs to survive. And at most times in cases like that where parents are treating kids like that, it's the bare minimum of needs to survive that they're providing. So it's kind of, it's a mess, but let's take this. I didn't mean to throw out my pickaxe. I was gonna throw out the flour. Now what do I want to take down? Probably nothing else, so I don't fill up my inventory too much. Where's a bed I can sleep in? That one's occupied. This one is not. Me doing, puppy dog. What are you doing? My brothers and I used to go in on half and on things like that, but we also had agreement we were gonna go in on some different ideas for content making, but we never did because things got pretty busy and siblings will be siblings. Nixie's a German Shepherd mix. I actually met another puppy the other day. Nixie didn't get to meet the puppy because she was being a jerk, but I met another puppy the other day, one of my really close friends' puppies, who is a Mastiff mix, and I love Mastiffs. I grew up around them a lot, so that was nice to see a Mastiff for the first time in a while. Let's go home, because I think we got enough templates that we can make some decent builds out of it. She's pretty small. She's about 70 pounds. She's, the part of her mix is a pretty small dog, so she ended up getting pretty stunted as far as, like, size-wise. But she's about 50 or 60% German Shepherd, and then she has two other breeds mixed, which is Vizsla and Boston Terrier. Boston Terrier being the small breed that made her pretty stunted in size. Yeah, she's very German Shepherd in how her behaviors are, and the fact that she's white horse and a baby white horse. She's pretty stubborn and hard-headed and arrogant, and she's very good responding to training, but she needs constant stimulation or she gets pretty exhausting to deal with, and so on. Luckily, the trainer that we bring her to works with Germans a lot, and she was pretty used to it, so she was pretty good with helping train Nix and get her used to things. I didn't want to sleep. I don't know why I instinctively went to sleep. German Shepherds are often used as police dogs because of the fact that they need that high drive and that high amount of stimulation to be able to do things. Yes. They need constant stimulation to be able to continue to function. I think I'm gonna put all of this in a chest and go get some more. Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you today? We're doing some tasks and chatting about random stuff. gonna put all this away so that I can go collect some more oak wood from the forest because we need some more to finish the builds. Even though we did get some from taking down those couple village houses, we'll need some more to finish all of the builds we need to do. And it's good to have some on hand. I gotta close out my camera. I still had my camera open from taking photos of the village houses. Okay. I can't play with other people without PlayStation Plus, which I don't have the money for right now. Let's go over here and take out these. I've noticed. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do want to eventually get PlayStation Plus. It's just not been something that I can afford right now. And this world will be a single player world only, but I do have other worlds that I want to do some multiplayer stuff with. Oh wait, I don't want to mine that one, because that one's all a big tree. Let's go in here. I'll also have to bake a bunch probably soon, within one of these days, because we have to use up the apples that I picked before they go bad. Tomorrow I most likely won't be streaming. I usually don't stream on Tuesday. But I definitely won't be trying to because I have a lot of stuff to deal with tomorrow. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Move that way. I'll probably do at least Monday, Wednesday. Whether I'll need to do Thursday, I'm not sure. I try to keep Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I'm going to keep with Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just don't know if I'll do any of the in-between days. I know I won't do tomorrow. Thursday, I'm not sure what's going on yet. I took 2 years of Spanish and I don't remember a thing of it. I really don't retain information well. For the distinction I was going for my graduation, I had to take 2 years of the language, and I had taken a year of Latin, and there was no way I was taking a second year of Latin, because that would have been overwhelming as hell. So I took 2 years of Spanish instead, but yeah. I dabbled in quite a bit of language just because I really like languages, but I never really actually took enough notes to retain it, and I was trying to just get through it, so I took, half a year of German, a year of Latin, and 2 years of Spanish, I believe. And I did start relearning some German outside of school at one point, but then I didn't keep up with it again. Very slight retention of some things, but for actually remembering the language in general, it's pretty rough. It's funny because my languages teacher in in-person school, before I was out of in-person school, she her method was just she would start speaking the language and we'd have to figure it out from there. So for example, we took German, and like she said, the first day she did in all English, she was telling us like about the rules and the setup and the syllabus and what the class was going to be like and everything like that. And she's like, tomorrow I'm not speaking any English to you guys. And we're like, what? And she just started speaking German the next day, and we had to kind of play like charades and guesswork to figure out what she was actually saying. And she'd start like working on vocabulary sheets and trying to get us to guess the correct answer for the meaning and write it down. And yeah, it was intense. I think she just really liked to speak in German and didn't really want to deal with trying to... It also was a good way to help us like pick it up from recognition of the word rather than having to just look at it on a piece of paper. But knowing English is more than I can say some days, so fair enough. What are you doing, puppy dog? Where you going? What you doing? Puppy dog. You going back to sleep again? Okay. Have a nice nap, puppy. I think there should be plenty of oak wood for lasting for quite a while. I use oak wood for my main tools and things, so that's why I'm trying to get a decent amount. And I'll definitely need quite a bit of it for the village, which is also why I need a decent amount. Any apples? Yes, apples. Casual abandoned llamas. There's not any other apples. Alright, how much do we have? A little over 3 stacks. That should be enough for a while. Come here. Where are you? I don't need any of your stuff. Oh, a trident zombie attacked him and the llamas are trying to fight back and failing. Oh, thank you for the follow. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. I missed that message because I was distracted by the llamas. I gotta get home without dying. Let's see if we can do that. Might do some mob hunting for sake of some levels, but I have to get the bow before I can do that, so I gotta get all the way back home. Puppy dog, what are you doing? What's the matter? No, what I hit? Let's put that away. Let's take this back out. Put that away. Put the apples away. Make an extra sword just in case. And grab our bow. And some arrows. And let's go mob hunt. You can come here. Come here. You want loving? Just come here. No, come here. I'm pretty puppy. I'm pretty puppy. I'm pretty puppy. What are you doing? Alright. Let's go hunt some mobs. Wow, that was a low shot. That was just terrible. I honestly don't know why the second one decided to shoot weird. I'm sorry. Science was a 50-50 for me, so it depended on what the subject matter was for how well I did. I didn't do that great in chemistry. I did okay in biology and physical science and like middle school science classes, but I didn't take that many science classes either because I took the bare minimum to graduate. Find some skellies. I need mainly skellies to get some arrows back. Wow, that was a blatant miss. That was also a blatant miss. We got that. Now we gotta get this witch without dying, preferably. The witch is in the woods, the witch is in the woods, the witch is in the woods. I need to eat. I need to eat, I need to eat, I need to eat. Swap this over. Okay, we got that. We got a few more arrows from those kills. I'm not trying to ignore you, I'm just really hyper-focused on trying to not die while mob hunting. Let's go under the tree, because I feel like I'm gonna die. I don't think it dropped an ender pearl. We're at level 33, so we could do a couple enchants if we wanted to, which is nice. That's a lot of zombies. I will take their attention and kill them all. There we go. Easy levels. Easy kill. Can't say much about easy when I'm using a bow. That's all I cared about. I did not want that witch to get me while I was trying to kill this damn baby zombie. Well, I was hoping that creeper wouldn't explode, but it killed off some mobs for me, so well. Let's use the bow a little. Not at that witch, because it won't kill the witch, and then the witch will come and throw a potion at me and I will die. The creeper though, and then I can go get the witch meleeed. There we go. Alright, let's pick up all this XP before I lose it. There's a lot of spiders that just spawned in. I need to eat. I keep not being able to track my health because it's not giving me the sound for losing my health. I know what circle does. Thanks. Can I kill this dude before daytime hits without dying? Probably not. I didn't die. Barely, but I didn't die. Can we kill these zombies before they burn? Nixie, get out from there. There's nothing under the shelf for you. Okay, that was a good night. We got some decent XP. And quite a bit of items, I think. Let's kill off a few animals with this so that we can get some food. Wow, that arrow was very late. I don't know why I'm just sniping animals with my bow instead of just killing them normally. Besides the fact of the need for the cooked food. You need to get some rest. It is quite late for you. Almost 2 a.m. Roughly 2 a.m. Nixie, stop dragging your toy bin. Ooh, those are really pretty horses. It is not a chew toy, it is a toy bin. Your chew toy is inside of it. Dedication. You need sleep. Yes, Nixie, that was the neighbor's door. You're fine. Put away the arrows and the bow. Put away a bunch of mob drops. I didn't need to put away the redstone into that chest. Put away the extra mob drops. Put away the grass block. And the dirt. Where do I put the dirt? Here. Put away the food. Put away the redstone. Repair these bows. There we go. Alright, now I think we gotta work on the village as much as I don't want to in the rain. So I'm gonna need to get out some supplies. Wood, short oak. This. this. Alright, that should be enough to get started with. Let's find the template. Let's start off with the big chimney house. I think. Actually, let's make one of the little houses with a roof outside. Or let's at least make the outlines for everything, honestly. That'd be a smarter idea. Do a house right here. So let's do the corner post here. And the side of it is 1, 2, 3, 1. And the back is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in post. And then we have the side, which was, I didn't take a picture of, but it was 1, 2, 1, I think. And then we have the post. Okay, so I have to bring it. I should have brought it a little further back from the road, because the posts are actually a little further out than what I took pictures of. I don't know why I didn't get a picture of the other side. Well, we'll make it without that then. We'll make it like that. Nope. You're okay, get some sleep. I didn't mean to miss those messages. I was looking down at my phone. Get some sleep. Sleep well. Make a little ledge. So let's move this all back one. Okay, there's one house. We'll do a pen here. Actually, we'll do another farm bed here. No, we won't, because we can't fit it. So we'll do a pen. There's a little pen. We'll do the outline for one of the other photos. Or one of the other houses is what I mean. I have a lot of blank photos that didn't take when they were supposed to. Let's build one of the big houses somewhere. Maybe here if we make a flatter platform. We need some dirt to extend this a little bit better. I think I'm gonna extend this to the edges here. Just a little bit so I can have a better platform for building with. There we go. It's a little bit bigger of a platform. We can dig this back a little bit too. There we go. Now let's build the big house here, I think. If I have space for it. Let's make the outline for it at least. It's gotta be 1, 2, 3, 1. So it's gotta be like this, and then it's gotta go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, corner. There we go. There's the house there. That'll be a decent big one. And we can do a small one right here. One of the small, like, cobblestone ones. There's one of the small cobblestone ones. I know I took a picture of one, I think. Yeah. Which is just 3 by 3 of the interior, so we'll do it like this. 2, 3. This. There we go. Because, I mean, villages don't have, like, paths everywhere for 1. And for 2, it's a little easier to navigate that way. I need to sleep whenever it lets me sleep. Thank you. I'm gonna fill in a couple of those outlines I made. My phone went off at some point and I didn't realize it. So let's fill in the big one first, I think, since that should be not that difficult. At least not that difficult to fill in the outside. Do I have my glass panes in here that I can use? Yes, I do. Alright. Let's fill in this one up here first. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do the door right here. And then do the outline. I think that's how the back was. I don't remember if I took a picture of the back. I did. Messed it up. This is a post. No, Nixie, stop tearing up. No, get out of there. You're tearing up the cat post. Hey. Up here. Now. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. Good puppy. Lay down, puppy dog. Lay down and relax. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, come here. Come here. Hi, big girl. You're happy to be laying all over me, Gooba. You're too heavy to be laying all over me. Let's get the posts up. Back one, look at this. Nixie, leave it alone. Hey. You stop it. You just lay down on top of your own squeak toy. we did that. Let's do regular oak planks. There's the side so I can see what it's like. The back. This goes against like every grain of my wanting to be a better builder being, but to be fair, I'm making them directly based off of the actual builds. Is the front the same as this? Yeah, same concept. Okay. Extend all the posts up. And then we start on the roof, which is ridiculously simple. Yeah, something like this. Why it's like this, I don't know, but it's like this. I can probably at the very least put a, slab on top of each layer so that it's not as high up, but I don't know. Nixie, come lay down. Hey! Nixie, leave it alone. You can't eat chocolate, it's not good for you. Welcome back. I'm just casually sneezing every few seconds and having to mute my mic. Not much going on. I'm building some builds for the village. We're making pretty decent progress on that, at least. I'm gonna go down and finish it off. Let's do the interior. So we need to take out the floor. I think I took a picture of the interior. I did. The floor is cobble. And then we gotta put the door back on because I mined it. And then we need glass panes. There we go. And then we need to do the staircase, which is like, now where is, thank you. I'm trying to figure out where the floor is for this one. It's right above, I think it's right here. And it's the oak planks. Goes to like that. And then we'll do torches in here so that it's nice and well lit. I'm gonna change it out for some lanterns probably, but for now it'll be just torches. That should be well lit enough. Let's go up here. Like that. add these. Probably, I can leave the roof high. Well, I'll at least fill in this one. I can probably hang a couple lanterns from the ceiling at some point. Nixie, stop it! Get up here. Lay down. Lay down. You can destroy your toys, you can destroy your own things, you cannot destroy the cat's things or my stuff. Lay down. Lay down. You are the goofiest dog, I swear to God. What are you doing? You're hanging upside down. Yes, I'll give you belly rubs. You're okay. You big dopey butt. You big dopey butt. Alright, so that's one house finished. That's nice progress. Let's do the miniature house next door. Oh, here's the one that I took a photo for that. I took a photo of one of the small houses. Where is it? I'm losing track of the photos I took. There it is. Right. Let's do... I need more cobble, and I need to sleep because it's getting nighttime. I'll have to get off sort of early, around 3, when the time that I normally bring the dog out is. Hey, no, that is not a toy, and you know it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Right here. Look what I have. Come here. I've got your squeaker toy. Come here. Don't just stare at me. Come here. Thank you. Lay down. Lay down. Yep, you can squeak the squeaker, we know. Lay down. Lay down. You know what lay down means. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna be getting off around the 3 o'clock mark because I have to go out later. So I have to get off and get ready at some point. Lay down, Nixie. Would you stop it? I was just saying you were being good and sleepy. But yeah, that'll be what I'm doing. That's a little ways away though. The 3 o'clock mark is about exactly an hour away, so. Nixie. For Christ's sakes, dog, I'm gonna scream. Stop. Now it's getting put away because you can't stop messing with it. Lay down and sleep. You had plenty of time to get your energy out. Okay. This was the one I was working on. 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then sideways, sideways, sideways. I assume it's still the same sideways pattern here, even though it'll be the door. I only took a picture of one side of this build for some reason. Nixie, get over here. Hey! Stop. Christ's sake, stop. Hey! Stop it! And then we have I fell off. And then we have stairs. Yeah, what's up? I am not going to sing. I am exhausted and I am not in the mood. And I'm pretty sure Quiet Kid would probably be very mad if I sang when he had gone to sleep. I'd probably get a billion messages when he woke up in the morning on Instagram. He has a habit of messaging my Instagram. Damn it. I gotta finish this roof without falling off it a billion times. No, I don't want it to be a capped off one. I just want it to be a normal one. I don't like working with stairs. They're very irritating. Ooh, kittens. I miss when Lou was just a tiny little puffball. Kittens are adorable. Are you keeping one based off of a certain color, or like is there a certain color one that you're keeping? I must know more. I'm gonna do oak planks. That's really interesting. Brown cats are actually extremely rare. Completely brown cats are actually extremely rare. Let me make some slabs to put up here real quick. I need slabs. Where'd I put the crafting table I was using? Probably picked it back up. I'm not sure. There's probably a ton of name suggestions for brown cats considering they're pretty rare. Like online and stuff. But yeah, they actually, the reason why you haven't seen one is because they actually are extremely rare. Very, very small percentage of cats are actually full brown. I don't know the technical percentage terms. I've seen a few online here and there, but I haven't seen any in person before. But I hope that the kitten is cute and grows up safe and healthy. I don't know if there's any health issues related to it. It's just a rare gene, not like a dangerous rare gene, I'm pretty sure. I didn't want to use those. I wanted my planks. This one I'm kind of riffing on because I don't actually know what the design was. I didn't take enough pictures of it to know what the actual design was. Let's do it that way. Alright, we did that. And that's really cute. I haven't seen kittens in quite a while, since probably when Lou was a kitten, which was almost 2 years ago. She's turning 2 years old in December, so almost 2 years ago that she was that small of a kitten. I need to make this one. Yeah, she's somewhere around here. I don't know where she is right now. She's usually hiding around somewhere. I actually don't know where she is, which is a little worrisome when I think about it. Those are all really good names. My input would be also think of ones that you, like, a couple of them on those would be, like, a couple, like, ones that you can kind of shorten too, because when you're calling cats, they tend to have a very short attention span. So kind of having names that you can shorten easily would be a little useful at times to be able to keep up with their attention span and get their attention faster. Like, Lou doesn't ever really respond to Lucy. She only ever responds to Lou for the most part. Cats have very short attention spans and not very obedient natures, so as far as coming when called or listening to their name or learning their name, they'd most likely do better with ones that you can shorten. It depends on the cat. Like, I had a cat that was named Kodo, and he always came when called no matter what, but he also was a really obedient and really clingy cat, so it really depends. I'm trying to find the... I'm gonna need to go sleep. It really depends on the cat. Lou also is picks and chooses when she's responsive. She's a lot more responsive now than she used to be, so she'd probably respond better to Lucy instead of Lou. But it depends a lot on the cat. You can probably actually come with me in a minute to make some tea over at the counter. I think it should still pick up the mic that far away if I keep the headset on and walk over there. I need some tea to feel better for the day. I have to figure out how to do this. A really complicated roof, which is probably going to tick me off real fast. Because I don't know how it works. It's like... I gotta get back up top somehow too. I think I'll do oak wood for the floors. I have atrocious allergies this year for whatever reason, off and on, and yesterday being out apple picking all day was really nice and enjoyable, except for the fact that I have really bad allergies today now. And if I have any sort of sniffles or anything around my mom, she's gonna think that I'm sick with COVID and get very anxious about being around me. So I'm probably gonna have to just drink some tea and hope that it'll help things calm down a little. This is a really confusing roof. How on earth? So there's like that. And then there's one off of it. My mom's just fairly paranoid about sicknesses in general, partially because of her personality, partially just how she is. So the whole COVID stuff makes her very anxious at all times, and makes her a little difficult to be around sometimes because of the fact that she's like, oh my god, you have COVID, when all I do is like barely sneeze. But it is what it is. That's how a lot of people are right now because of the sickness, so I can't say much. Okay, now we've got a base to build off of. I think it goes like this. I think. I don't know for sure. This is kind of going to be mostly improv because it doesn't make sense to my brain. No, I need it to be like this. Alright, we need... This corner is the difficult part that I'm not understanding, because it goes from that to this. I guess just like that or whatever. And we can just connect it like this. And we can do another plank here. Connect it like this. I definitely have no clue what the roof actually looked like, so let's just hope this is comparable enough to make sense. I was gonna say, that was a very delayed response to what I did. Thank you. I'm trying to base these as accurately off of the original village as I can, which is why I'm getting a little confused with the builds. Because I took very limited photos, because I didn't want to take like a billion photos of every damn build. Which is becoming a curse, since I don't know how to build it now. I need more stairs, don't I? I do. I'm not going all the way down to the crafting table, so I'm making an extra one. We made a whole stack extra, so that should be plenty. I think this is where the roof will cap off. We'll do like a plank, I think. And then just for consistency, do a plank like that. And then we'll do like that because of this. This is so confusing. It's extra confusing right here. I meant to take a photo on the end and I didn't because of my camera glitching out. So now I don't have any reference for sake of knowing what this part of it looked like. I'm hoping it's something like that. And then like that. And then like... this, I guess? Except make that one an end one. Good enough to me. Let's put cobblestone in here. Let's put torches. Okay, no worries. Let's put some glass panes in. And let's finish this little deck part, which I need more slabs for. We'll do 30 slabs, and I think it goes up 3, so do that. Yeah, that looks like it fits right, because it fits with the edge of the stair pretty perfectly. There we go. And then we can put a couple torches right here. And we could put some things under here as decoration, like some hay bales and stuff. And a couple workstations. That's not bad. That's one more build complete, besides the decoration inside. How'd I miss that window? The village is starting to look a lot better. I definitely need more builds, though, is my worry. Like, I can probably... Do I still have dirt? I do. I can probably extend this quite a bit. To make some room for a farm. I'll actually extend this right to the edge of this pretty much so that it'll give some space for some other builds as well. There we go. We'll make some builds on both of these platforms. Welcome again. I finished a little bit. I don't know, I don't think I'll ever like fully finish this village because of the fact that I will constantly want to add more. But I do want to at least get enough of it done that it's like got some space for villagers, it has a decent amount of beds, that sort of thing. I'll also have to start working on the actual I'll have to start working on the actual wall around it as well, because I will need that to keep the villagers safe. Although for now I think they'd be okay with just lighting it up some, which is what I'm gonna have to work on now. So I'm gonna need to get these strip logs, these. Alright, so let's start working on lighting it up because that's important. How tall are the 3 high fence? Okay. I'm actually gonna do 2 high fence because it makes it... Can't aim it right. Jeez, really? That took too many tries. I'm doing this to get this area lit up some more in a safe and more village-like way. Granted, I will be enclosing it entirely and lighting it up a little bit better at some point, but these at least give it the village feel while still lighting it up some. And then we can do some regular torches on the ground around the edge here. We can put a couple torches here, a couple here. We can put a post here. This is too many mobs. Good thing I hit around the corner. Let's do a post right here. I need to make some more torches. gonna do a torch right here. Gonna make a bunch more. I'm just nervous about this getting like blown up while I'm trying to do this, which is a pretty valid fear considering creepers love to ruin day. Yeah, creepers are ridiculous. I kind of wish there was a way to disable like specific mobs when playing, so that you can like play without certain mobs that you don't want to have in your world, but that would be kind of, I guess, cheaty. It would still be considered part of the cheats though, so I mean, it'd be kind of a given that it's cheaty. But it'd be cool. It'd be quite helpful for like really intense building gameplay. I just don't like that they're a feature of worlds, honestly. I just am biased against creepers. I am very concerned for my well-being. I'm being like triple attacked by skellies. I'm gonna hide in this house and make the skeleton come to me. Actually, never mind. I was gonna say, I got a bow off one of those skellies, so I could have used it to try to kill it, but that wouldn't have worked. This is just ensuring the village will be a little safer for now. Like, light up around this pen. Light up around this. Light up on the well. That's not the most professional way to do it, but it works. And that's what matters. Controller dying. Get me inside a house before it dies again, please. Okay. That was stressful. I was like, that's a creeper, and then I immediately lost my controller. I'm a little concerned because it keeps telling me the battery level's low, and I don't know if that means that it's charging or if it means that it disconnected from charging. I'm actually going to light up this little valley as well, so I don't have to keep dealing with mobs. I'll leave a little chunk of it unlit because I do need to get villager zombies to spawn. Actually, let's see if we can get some villager zombies to spawn. See if we can cure some villager zombies today. Because that would be the first step in having villagers. I'm gonna pickaxe these guys to death. Let's go grab the stuff we need to cure villager zombies. And see if we can get some villager zombies into the village and cure them. That would be really nice to have, because that would mean we could start actually having villagers set up. So let's grab a couple beds. I was gonna do a certain color for beds, but I guess I'll use some of the yellow ones for now. How the hell did you get over here? I don't even have a sword, and I don't have a means to make a sword either. Let's make a new sword and a new axe. Let's get the weakness potion we need, the golden apples, and then 2 beds. And let's see if we can find and lure a couple zombie villagers into the village to cure them. We'd have to cure them in separate houses because of the fact that if one cures too soon, it can kill the other. Those are not zombie villagers. Those are regular villagers. Or regular zombies, jeez. Regular villagers. My brain's functioning great today, as we can tell. I just need some zombie villagers. Where can I get some? Well, that worked excellent. Not. Good thing I have dirt on me anyways. Ooh, that is not a good thing. I hate these little dudes. They have the worst hit radius. Ooh, that's a zombie villager right there, right there. We need that zombie villager. I need my good bow so I can snipe these guys out of the way, but I don't want to go get it because that zombie villager will despawn. Let me see if I can lure just him. I think I can lure just him. Yeah, I'm gonna cure, the plan for the village is to cure 2 zombie villagers. Instead of having to transport villagers on their own, I can cure them so that I can have villagers made from zombies. Okay, this is gonna be really complicated. I'm gonna have to take a lot of hits. Okay, so we've got a zombie trapped in here. Now what we need is to eat so that we can tank some hits while we're trying to cure him. And we need to splash him with a weakness potion. I might be able to get up to the roof and do it from the roof. We need to splash him with a weakness potion, give him a golden apple, and put down a bed. That's the plan. Let's try to get into the top. That's a creeper. Let's make sure that creeper can't kill us. Okay. That's a creeper. Let's splash him with a weakness potion down in through here. Oh, did I get him with the weakness potion? I don't think I did. Dang it. I don't think I got him with the weakness potion. Because it hit the edges. Yeah. Damn it. That did not work. And it's about to turn daytime. And I need my other weakness potion. I'm worried he's going to despawn. Will you pick up something? You won't. God, I'm terrified I'm gonna walk away and he's gonna despawn. He's gonna despawn, but I gotta get the other weakness potion. Dang it, I messed that up. He's probably not gonna be there by the time I get back. But I'm pretty sure I have other weakness potions. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I made extras because of the fact that I figured I may as well. He's not going to be there when I get back. That's the problem. He's going to have despawned. But that's okay, that means I can improve the methodology and make it a little easier next time. Maybe he's here still? I doubt it. You still in here, bud? Nope. He burned. I left it open and he burned. No, I left it open because I figured he was gonna despawn anyways, and he burned instead. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, let's put the beds down in the houses that I want to trap them in so I don't have to deal with putting those down. I'm gonna trap one in there, and I think I'll trap the other in the big house. Once they're cured, it won't matter if they're in the houses, so. Alright, well, that kind of sucks. But that's okay. That's just a learning experience for the next ones. I think this is where we'll stop for having the village right now. Like, I'm just gonna fill in beds into all of these houses and stuff. I think I'm gonna build more of it in time, but at least having a starting point means I can at least focus on the next couple nights to try to get zombie villagers in there cured and start breeding villagers, because it doesn't need to have a ton of space to have villagers breeding. It just needs to have enough beds, which is what I'm about to do, is go make a bunch of beds. I'm gonna keep the stuff for curing on me in case I run into them at any point in time. That way I don't have to like run over here to find it. I'm also gonna keep my good bow on me, so that I also have that on me at all times for fighting off any other mobs when I'm trying to cure it. Since I'll be right here near home, I'm not worried about losing stuff if I die as much. What was I gonna do? Oh, beds. Let's get these beds that we already have, and then let's make a bunch more and start doing that. I can also add the decoration to the inside of the houses too, like the little stair tables, whatever they are. There's like the 2 stairs and the fence post and a couple pressure plates or whatever. I can add some of those in for decoration. There's definitely at least a few more houses I want to put in there, but for now I have enough that I can start getting the zombie villagers in there and cured, and start getting some villagers going, which is what we need the most. So let's make a bunch of yellow dye. Let's make the yellow beds out of the 2 that we have. Let's make a bunch of beds. Do 12 and then do 4 beds. That should be enough for a start for sure. Let's go over here. But yeah, that's the whole plan, is that we're gonna get those zombie villagers trapped, we're gonna cure them, and then we will have villagers. And then we can breed those villagers, and they can take the jobs that we need them to, depending on what we need to trade for, which will make it very, very much so more easy to get XP and exist. Because I'd rather do that than have to do hundreds of blocks of a minecart system and try to transport them by minecart when they're particularly difficult to transport by minecart. I think I can put 2 beds like this and they'll still be able to use them fine like that. I don't think it's the normal setup for it, but I think it's good enough that it'll work. I don't think I really need to bother with making it particularly fancy for them. We need this one. Because I'm partially trying to cram as many beds as I can into each space, given that we want to have the ability to have multiple different village trades. I actually am gonna go grab flower pots. I think I have some flower pots or some brick to make flower pots from, to do some decorative little flower pots here and there with a few of these daisies right here, since there's plenty of them. Let's find flower pots. Do we have any? We have brick. Do we have pre-made flower pots though? We have 1. Let's get a few more then. There we go. I can definitely still make more beds, especially more yellow beds, but I don't want to do too many beds right away. Let's put a couple flower pots into places that we were just decorating. That one doesn't have space for it. This one does because of the block. I don't know, I'm just making cute little decorations for the villagers, because they deserve a little bit of brightness in the houses with how much I'm putting everywhere. Let's do it like that. We also need to fill in the garden beds too, to have gardens for the villagers to use. This house is going to be a good bed house. I'm thinking I can do I can put a bed like this. I can put a bed like this, and then put a bed like this. It's not the best setup, but it's a setup that works. Make a crafting table to sit here and put a flower pot on it. Because we do need the space for them to be able to have a bunch of sleeping positions, to have a bunch of different breeding options. The more beds I have, the more villagers we have, so that's why it's important. That one can't have a bed. We put beds in that. We put beds. Alright, we put beds in all the builds. Good, perfect. And we have like at least 10 beds, I think. I don't know, I didn't count them. We have at least 10 beds, which means at least 10 villagers, which is a really good start to a village. It's not the best end goal, but it's a good starting. So I think what we'll do is wait until this rain gets into nighttime and zombies start spawning. And then we can try to get some zombie villagers. And we can try to get some villagers. And then we'll have a full little village starting. Because then we can do bread for them, which we can mine this. We can do bread for them after that so that we can have that for what they need to breed. I kind of want to sleep through the rain so I don't have to fight in the rain. Because rain usually means a lot more creepers and skellies spawn. It also means zombies spawn, but I don't know if I want to go hunt down zombies in the rain. That's really good though. That means we can get some emeralds, we can get some items, we can get a bunch of XP, that sort of thing. And we usually sleep through the night, so they should be mostly safe before I have the wall up anyways. I'm not putting up the wall yet because I'm not sure how big I want the village to expand. Otherwise, I would start working on the wall right away so that I knew that they would be safe. But I don't know how big I want the village to be able to expand yet. This is an excess of supplies, but it's useful for breeding them and it's useful for trading with them because we have a couple composters down already, so there will be a couple farmer villagers that will trade for these things. That's quite the loud car outside. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I mentioned it a couple times, but I don't know if you were on when I was mentioning it. I won't be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow is a psych appointment that I am very anxious about and I don't want to deal with. And it'll be pretty early in the day, so I won't have time to stream even if I wanted to. I have to go about 40 minutes away to the local health center in a town a couple of towns away from me to have a lovely appointment with a psychiatrist to figure out what exactly is going on with my brain and how to fix it. I'm not sure if I'll be put on meds or not, and I'm not sure how that'll go, but yeah. I mean, I'm not that anxious about it because of like the results. I'm anxious because of not being listened to. The last time I went to a psych appointment, I was completely ignored and dismissed by the psychiatrist the entire time. So this time I have to like actually stand up for myself a little, and it's not nice to have to stand up to yourself to a medical professional and be like, I think I know what's going on, because they look at you like you have 5 heads. Slight backstory, I'm going for a diagnostic process, or at least that's what I'm looking for. I don't know if they're going to put me straight into diagnostic process when I go, because of needing assistance with my mental health, and in order to have assistance, I have to know what's going on, conclusively. I'm already diagnosed with PTSD and dysthymia, but I'm autistic and also most likely have something like borderline personality disorder going on, which isn't something I take lightly and something I say lightly. I've done like over 2 years of research into this and a lot of intense like self-reflection and being really self-aware, and also asking my friends and family that have known me for years, and literally everyone that I've talked to agrees with both of those assessments, and a lot of them also think that I have ADHD going on as well, and I've also taken a lot of assessments, and I've done a lot of really heavy-duty research, and like, I'm not just saying like, oh hey, haha, I have this, like, it's something that I've really spent a lot of time and effort thinking about, and I have to like explain that to a doctor and be like, I'm not just trying to tell you how to do your job, but I've really spent a lot of time thinking about this and researching. And what happened last time was it was only like half a year of me doing my research, so I hadn't had the full intensive thought process on it and like the ability to really explain why I think I have it. Which meant that I kind of just got like the okay, whatever you say look, and the doctor basically said, hey, I think you're just researching things and putting them as labels on yourself, which is not what I'm doing. He basically said I was just like Googling things and just being like, yeah, I have that, which is not what I'm doing, and also not at all what I was saying, but that's doctors for you. And I had to explain more, and he just wasn't listening at all, and I was like, okay, whatever you say. Like for example, I'm like, I could look at a lot of different diagnoses and be like, that's definitely not something that I'm dealing with. But just because I happen to think that I have 3 semi-rare diagnoses, they're like, you're just thinking of random things to diagnose yourself with 2 seconds of research. And I'm like, I'm autistic. I'm not going to just say I have something. I'm like so intensely interested in psychology and how the brain works, and I am so intensely interested in figuring out how to fix what's going on with my brain. I would not just take that very lightly, but that's doctors and that's how that works, so I do have to figure that out and hopefully get a diagnosis, and hopefully at least start the process if I can't get a diagnosis. But yeah, it's more so just anxiety inducing because of the fact that I know how doctors have treated me over saying things like that. But luckily this doctor does have like a lot of really good talk about her. Like, I talked to a couple of my normal doctors and they were like, yeah, she's a really good psychiatrist, she does really well with patients and everything, so hopefully it'll be helpful instead of just having my brain mansplained to me by a psychiatrist that's not listening. What's even more funny is I'm pretty sure the psychiatrist I was at was just like really like not good at his job, and I don't say that lightly, but I told him that I suspected that I had borderline personality disorder, and he said that he doesn't consider it when dealing with someone that has trauma, and that I clearly had trauma. Borderline personality disorder is a trauma-based disorder. It basically is a really intense emotion-based disorder that's encompasses quite a few different areas of your well-being that is completely and utterly based off of forming from trauma. So I don't know how his concept is that he wouldn't deal with it if someone had trauma, but that's interesting, I guess. I'm just gonna sleep because I hate the rain, and then I'll find them the next night. But like, yeah, that was one of the lovely things, and the other reason that they basically denied me as far as autism was mainly because I can sort of make eye contact, even though I didn't make eye contact that entire appointment. And I can like speak and function because we love being ableist. Yeah, it's a sketchy world, but it'll be figured out at some point. Okay, I'm gonna stand here and wait for the night to come, and I think while I do that, I'm gonna go make some tea. But I'm gonna try to bring my remote with me if my remote's charged enough to bring with me, so I can keep talking while I make tea. But I'm not sure if it'll work, so I'm unplugging my remote. How long it'll last while it's unplugged, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go make tea. Of course, the dog thinks that means I'm bringing her out because it's about the time that she goes out. Turn on the light. I don't know if you can still hear me. I'm hoping you can. Where's the pan that I need for my water? All the way at the very bottom. I apologize for the pots and pans noises. Water, water, water. I don't know what kind of tea I'm gonna make them. That pot from earlier. Wipe off the stove, even though I really need to clean it. I'll turn that on high, start boiling my teacup and stuff. I'm not even talking through this for the benefit of the stream, I'm genuinely just talking myself through this because this is what function. But that, where's my honeycomb? There's my honey. What am I gonna use? I'll use the late season. Peppermint tea. I think peppermint tea would help. Jasmine tea is really good. I just saw you on the screen from where I am. Jasmine tea is really good, but I don't have any right now. Right now I have peppermint, I have chamomile lavender, which will put me to sleep. I have green tea, I have regular, just plain Lipton black tea. I have a herbal tea sampler somewhere, and then I have a few different loose leaf teas. I have butterfly pea tea, I have Japanese mint green tea, which is one I just got that I haven't tried yet, and then I have evening in New Hampshire tea, which is a loose tea, which is based off of my state. It has like blackberry leaves and a bunch of good ingredients, which I also haven't tried yet, but I don't have my loose leaf tea. I don't think I'm gonna do loose leaf tea because I don't want to undig my teapot out to do that. So I think I'll just do peppermint. Peppermint will help clear out my sinuses a little too and help with my headaches. Hey puppy dog. I'm like losing my breath and getting slightly lightheaded because functioning is not easy with my disabilities, but you know. Okay, so the water's getting ready to boil. I've got the tea bag ready, got honey ready. Okay, we just gotta let the water heat up then. Hey puppy dog, what you doing? What you doing, you sleepy pupper? I don't need kisses. You're so cute. It's funny that Nixie actually is the biggest of her litter, considering she's a female and usually males are bigger. And she also is one of the lesser exercised of the pups because of the fact that we don't have a yard, and when we do have her out, we have to have her on leash and like that sort of stuff. But she ended up being a big booga. I know a dog that's like twice her size that's her same weight, and I don't comprehend it. She is such a bulky little dog. She's very strong. She's very muscular, which is why she's so heavy. So she's really small of a dog, like not tiny, but she's really small of a dog given the fact that she's 70 pounds. You wouldn't really expect her to be 70 pounds with her size, sort of thing. But, ooh, I need jungle tree saplings. I'm gonna buy a couple of those. I should have enough emeralds to do that. Don't go in the portal, don't go in the portal. I need the jungle tree saplings. There we go, now we don't have to worry about if we find a jungle or not. Shh, I didn't kill them. That's really helpful because now we don't have to worry about if we ever find a jungle or not. Nixie's incredibly strong in the fact that she also can like drag me anytime she wants to. I'm not exactly a light person, and she can drag me anywhere she wants if she wants me to go somewhere. Yeah, now I can make my own jungle trees and stuff, which is really helpful. I mean, I could find a jungle by traveling enough, but I haven't found one on my main map that I filled, and I don't want to travel really, really far to find one. So I get that. Let's make the melons into melon things. We have to have Nixie on a leash quite often. She does a lot better off leash, but given that we live in an apartment, one of the rules is that she has to be on leash at all times outside. All animals have to be. So like we have a neighbor that's this old man that's really sweet, and he like brings his cat out to like just sit in the sun. He doesn't like let her walk around. She just sits in his lap, and they sit in the sun during the summertime and like sunbathe. But because all animals have to be on leash, he like puts her on a little like cat harness on her and puts a leash on her, and so he's like sitting her in his lap with a harness on. It's the cutest thing ever. But all animals have to be on leash here, so she's on leash pretty often. She's leash reactive, so we're working on it, but we're gonna get a new harness soon that has a few different leash positions, because front clipping harnesses make her a little bit better on leash, and it does have a front clip on it. But yeah, the cat's really cute. It's a calico cat. I happened to notice it one time when Nixie started barking at them, and I realized it wasn't just the old man sitting there. He had like a cat in his lap. It's the cutest thing ever. But yeah, Nixie's on leash pretty often. She can drag me around. She does drag me around. Humbuga. She definitely drags my partner around because she's like half his weight. He's a freaking twig. So 70 pounds is like half of his weight most of the time. My tea water needs to heat faster. Oh, it is warm enough, okay. I don't want it to get to fully boiling so it doesn't take ages to cool down so I can drink it. This is like low-key ASMR tea making or something for stream. I don't know. This is what happens when I stream. I do nonsense things. I'm gonna use some honey for the sake of helping my allergies a little more as well. I have honey from a local place, which is really awesome. That's in my state that makes their own honey, and they make honey in all three seasons that you can have them collecting honey. So spring, summer, and fall. And depending on the season that it's collected in, fun fact, honey actually has different coloring depending on what season it's collected in, based on what plants that it came from. So, spring honey usually, and it comes from really spring flowers, and why like spring allergies, and some people get allergies to the plants in the springtime. Summertime is pretty much like the most common form of honey. It's just that like, golden color, and it's like pretty sweet. It's not the sweetest. Spring's definitely a lot sweeter because it's a lot more delicate, and it's just made from most of the common things that any honey is made from. It's the most common one that you can find. But the farm also produces fall honey, late season honey, which is a really pretty like deep color, and it tastes really good, and it's has a lot more flavor to it. Like it's a lot more different flavor tones to it instead of just plain being sweet. And it's made from things that most people have allergies to in the fall time, like goldenrod and things like that. So it can help a lot better with allergies than any of the other seasons would, at least for fall time allergies. I don't see the honey place very often, which is upsetting because I am almost out of honey already and I need more, and I probably won't see them again until next year. About an hour away is their farm, and I usually just see them at the local crafts fair events. And we got them in these really nice little sustainable glass jars that have corks on the top, and it's really awesome. I like them. And the people are always super nice there. They're usually really explanatory and helpful. Burning my fingers, burning my fingers. The tea smells good. It smells tea. Nixie, leave that stuff alone. Go lay down, please. Go lay down, please. That's your dad's stuff. Didn't want to bring it upstairs or something, so it's sitting where you can get at it, so please don't touch it. The only problem with the fact that it's cork topped is that the honey will kind of get stuck in the top of it, and then it'll make the cork stick really badly, and it's hard to get the cork back out of the bottle. That should be plenty. my fingers, burning my fingers, burning my fingers. I think I put a little too much honey, so it's gonna be really honey flavored. But... okay, that's mixed. We have extra honey here. Yeah, I probably used a little too much honey, judging by how much is missing from the container. But that's fine. Oh shoot. Am I being attacked? Yeah, I am. Oh Jesus, that's pillagers. Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. Well, it's a good thing I have my headphones still on. I'm gonna run and just sleep in the fisherman's hut and hopefully they'll despawn. Nixie, leave it. Good thing I have my headphones on, I almost died to that. And without my headphones on, I wouldn't have even known that I was being attacked. Yeah, they despawned, we're good. Okay. I just wanna make my honey. Honey tea. Nixie, would you leave stuff alone, dog? Okay, I need my phone, I need my remote, and I need my tea. And I need to turn the light back off somehow. That is a lot of things in one move. Off goes the light. Don't spill the tea, don't spill the tea, don't spill the tea. Okay, there we go. We got tea. We figured it out. It's about time that I have to get off, which is upsetting. Because I was gonna do that village project today. Or at least get villagers started for the village project. Which I probably could have done if I didn't get attacked by the pillagers in the middle of the night. But I do have to get off, so I'm gonna drink my tea and I'm gonna bring the dog out, and well, she's kind of calm. Maybe we can wait long enough for this to turn to nighttime at least. I don't know. I just want the village started. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stick around until nighttime at least. Hopefully. I'm indecisive. I need those damn villagers. I need villagers is what I need. Horse. That horse is like the same looking as this one. You have a twin over there. Oh, you want to go to your twin? Alright. Yeah, I don't think I can wait long enough for the night since I just slept. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get off. I will be on Wednesday, as usual. And I will hopefully be able to get the villagers cured then. So, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. It was nice chatting with all of you, and I will see you next time. Bye!